I hope everybody's doing amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Your girl Annie here. Um, so it's really late over here, and I wanted to make this video for you all before I go to bed because these are just some things that's been on my mind. So I thought, why not do a YouTube video and share it with you all? But before you watch this video, please make sure you subscribe and share some ideas in the comment sections of things that you would love for me to talk about, okay? All right, thank you. So let's jump into this video. So you all know that 2021 is almost over, pretty much. We're going into 2022. So I wanted to do a little fun advice type of video. So I came up with a list of 5 things to leave behind in 2021 and 5 things or 5 advice, different advice for you guys to take into 2022. Okay, so I wrote a list of things on my phone right there, as you can see, and let's jump into it. So let's start off with 5 things to leave behind in 2021. Number 1, the very first thing I have on this list is toxic relationships. So when I'm saying relationships, I don't mean just boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean just any kind of relationships. Friends, families, anybody that you're close to that is toxic, that you know for certain that that's not good for you. You're always stressing when you're around this person. This person doesn't really bring you any good energy, good advice, just anything that's toxic. Anybody who's toxic to you, just leave them behind in 2021. Don't take them with you in 2022, sis. Leave them behind. They don't deserve to go into 2022 with you. 2021 has already been enough. The last couple of years has been enough. So if you're in a relationship, sis, and you see a repeated cycle with him and things are not changing and you're always stressing, trust me, when you let go and you move on, it is only a matter of time before you realize that I'm over it. I'm not even really tripping about that anymore. So any toxic relationship, leave it behind. Number 2, bad job. And when I'm saying bad jobs, I mean not necessarily, okay, your job may not be necessarily like a bad job, maybe the pay as well, but then it's stressful. Like you're not having fun. You see yourself not really happy when you're getting up in the morning to get ready to go to work. And I know that it's easy to say, oh, just leave your job, but it's actually very hard to do. So I'm not telling anybody to just go ahead and quit your job. But when I'm saying just look for something that, perhaps maybe you will enjoy doing, or a job that's less stressful, because I personally feel like at the end of the day, the corporate world, like the truth is that these people don't care about us personally, especially these major companies. They will get rid of you anytime and you can be replaced. So if a job is not making you happy and you know for sure that your mental health is just at risk, leave, move on. Find something else, of course, before you end up leaving that one. And then number 3, bad spending habits. Terrible spending habits. I had to tell myself that. Guys, I had to tell myself that because we realize that we buy a lot of stuff that we really do not need. I raise my hand. I raise both hands. I'm number 1. Bad spending habits, we need to leave it behind. You just buy stuff. Just buy stuff. Seems like once we leave our house and walk out the door, all we're doing is buying things. Leave bad spending habits behind. Let's just leave it behind. And I have to tell myself this over and over and over again. I have to tell myself this. So you get the gist of it. Number 4 is self-doubt. Stop telling yourself that you can do things. Stop doubting yourself. Stop saying, oh, I don't think I can do it. Or maybe she did it because she's this way. Or maybe she did it that way because she does things this way. Or maybe I think because she's pretty. Or I think that. Stop telling yourself that. Stop self-doubting yourself. You will never know, whatever it is that you like to do or that you want to try, you will never know how it's going to pay off if you don't try it. So leave that behind in 2021. Stop doubting yourself. Go for it. Try it out. If it doesn't work out, oh well, at least you're going to tell yourself, I tried it out. It didn't work out. So move on to the next one. So stop just doubting yourself. Stop telling yourself you can't do it. You can do it, sis. Or you can do it, bro. Get it done. Try it out. If it doesn't work out, oh well. But at least you will feel good that you tried. Number 5. And this is a big one. And I've kind of stopped doing this even before the pandemic. Too much media. If you are a media junkie, and I mean anything media, if you are a media junkie, news, social media, just media platforms, leave it behind. And when I'm saying leaving it behind, I'm not telling you not to watch the news to find out the weather or whatever news channel that you like to watch to see what's going on in bits and pieces. But what I've realized over the years, and I'm saying years because I've did this already. What I've realized over the years is that the media is just propaganda. It's a lot of toxic mess. It's a lot of lies. Not everything, most. A lot of lies. It's too much. The news, if you're somebody who's a news junkie, like turn it off, because most of the times what you hear on the media, you run with it, not doing your own investigation or your own research to see if it's true or not. A lot of times when I do watch the news in bits and pieces over the years, and it's something that is interesting to me and I want to know about it, and I go and do my own findings and my own research, you realize that everything you was told is not just always what it is. So just too much media, just throwing it out, too much social media. I have to tell myself that because it can be a bit much. And then it's draining too sometimes. It's like you're consuming things that, is constantly freaking you out. It's constantly draining your energy, So go read a book or something. Just media, too much media is just not good for us. Just anybody, the best of us, we just need a break sometimes from all that stuff. So those are the 5 things that I think, or I will advise for us, including myself, to leave behind in 2021. Now, we'll move on to 5 things or advice that you can take into 2022. I'm excited about 2022 anyways, guys. And Merry Christmas. Look at my Christmas tree. I just put it up just a couple of days ago, and I got some gifts, bags and things over here. Some of them are empty, so I need to put gifts inside of it. But so let's jump right into it. So 5 things for 2022. Number 1, investing. Investing and investing. How many times did I say investing? 3 times. The past couple of years with this pandemic, it has really taught us a lot. Like, invest your money. Put some money away for rainy days. Put some money into stocks. Look up different investment companies or different things that you can invest your money to. Of course, you have to do your own research and learn about it. Crypto, whatever it is, just try to put money. I don't care if you start off with like $10 and then move up to 20. Just a little bit eventually will go a long way. Just invest your money, sis. Put your money into little places here and there away from your eyes, somewhere you cannot see it, to go back and pull it up. I don't even think bank saving money is even, the it. Because when your money's in a savings, you can easily go and pull it out. Put it into stocks or something. Put it somewhere where, it's kind of like just, growing or something, get it away from your side. And like I say, you may not have a lot of money to invest and you don't need a lot. You can start off with a little bit at a time and then eventually grow it. Okay. And then number 2, I have on here traveling. So I know I just talk about money and investment, but at least every year, plan a trip, plan to go somewhere exciting, somewhere that that you've been wanting to go, that you always learn about the place, the culture, you always hear about, and you've always wanted to try it out. Plan a trip, even if it's just for like a week or 2, go somewhere, travel, travel the world a little bit. It is really amazing and self-fulfilling when you travel, when you get to learn other people's culture, other country, the way of living. We realize that you're missing out on a lot when you are just living one place. I know a couple of people who just never even left the US, or the state that they're living in, just travel. It is self-rewarding. Trust and believe me, you will enjoy it. And once you do it like a couple of times, you realize, oh, all I have to do is plan it. You plan for it. You don't just up and just go. You plan for it. So travel a little bit more. Get to experience the world. I've been to some countries and it's really nice to, travel the world, try different food, see different culture, meet different people. It is very nice to travel. So, plan a trip. Number 3, now I'm a Christian. I don't know if you are a Christian, but I guess I'm speaking to people who's Christians because I'm a Christian. Get close to your faith. Even before the pandemic started, a couple of years before the pandemic, I started really getting close to my faith because I grew up as a Christian. I'm a Baptist. And get close to your faith. You don't necessarily have to be like, churchy. I go to church a lot, but you don't have to be churchy. But get close to your faith. Know who you are. Get close to your Bible. Get close to God. Read your Bible. Get close to your spirituality, and you'll realize so many things is not what we thought it was. You really get woke when you get close to your faith. You realize so many things. It opens the door for so many different angles. You learn yourself, personal growth. You learn a lot of things for what it really is that you thought maybe when you were younger years back that you were like, oh, wow, this is what I've always thought. But then you realize that that really is not what it is. So get close to your faith. Read your Bible. Get close to your spirituality. Knowledge is power. So over the years that I've gotten closer to my faith, I've gotten closer to my spiritual side, I've kind of discovered a lot of things about me, and I am very, very grateful that I have been on that journey because I'm still on it. It's a process. It doesn't just happen overnight. It takes time. So just get close to your faith and you will realize that it is actually a self-fulfilling thing to do. And then the next one is expand. Number 4, expanding your circle. Like sometimes we're always around the same people doing the same thing, hanging out at the same spot. going to the same places, you know, like get out of that. I'm not telling you to leave, you know, friends who you've known for years and people who you have hung out with for forever, leave them behind. No. Expand your circle, you know, meet different people, you know, like people who you can learn from, like entrepreneurs, business owners, you know, go to groups. There's many different groups and lessons and stuff. You can look online and see, you know, get to learn different things that you never knew about. You know, yes, it's going to be a challenge at first, but then as you get to know these things and maybe one pick your interest and you feel like, oh, okay, this is something I think I'll like, you know, that's something you could pursue or you could go further with this. So change your circle a little bit. You know, my circle is not really like big because I'm not too much of a people person like that, but I've gotten to kind of, you know, learn how to branch out a little bit and, you know, reach out, ask questions, learn things, you know, reach out to people who are maybe doing stuff that I have interest in. I reach out to them, you know, ask questions. So change your circle just a little bit. And then number 5 is learning to enjoy your own company. And I am not saying this. Some people are just made. Some people are made that way. Some people love to be around people. Some people love to I don't know how they do it. I love people, but I love mostly my immediate family, and I have friends. Most of my friends are people who I've known for years, you know, they're not like new friends or anything, but most people who know me very well understand that about me. There's times we plan things out, hang out with my girls, you know, I do little things here and there, but I try to enjoy my own company because you can't always wait for people. Learn to, you know, enjoy yourself without feeling like you always need to have a bunch of people around you. Like earlier when I said travel more, if you want to travel, for example, and your friend or somebody cannot go with you or something, and maybe even your husband is working and he can go with you, are you just going to just sit? Maybe it's something amazing that you want to travel somewhere to see, you know, just do it. Like, learn to do things by yourself. Learn to enjoy your own company. It is absolutely okay to do that. There is nothing wrong with you learning to enjoy your own company, to, you know, take that break away from. The more you do that, the more you start to learn things about yourself. I'm not telling you to go and be a loner. Just enjoy your company. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with doing things by yourself. It's actually a very nice experience. You learn more and you have your alone time to really focus on you and do what makes you happy or growing yourself. So that is the whole point of me saying that. So to wrap up this video, those are just 5 things that I think, 10. So 5 we can leave behind and 10 maybe we can try into 2022. And there is many more other things, but those are just the 5 that came to my mind while I was writing this on my phone or typing it on my phone. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what are some things you think you can leave behind. Let's have a conversation in the chat. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate this. I'm just growing this channel, and I told myself I would try to do 1 video, at least 1 every week. It's a slow process, but I'll get to it. I promise I will. I promise I'll get to it. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what types of videos you would like to learn about, you know, or you would like me to talk about anything. Just, you know, the whole point of my channel is to just give advice, be positive, ladies, have a conversation with my fellow ladies or gentlemen. But thank you guys so much. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.